Hey kids, Invertical here. Welcome back to Factorio. Let's jump back into the game. Alright, we're back in. Where we left off, actually. We've just got all of our belts beautifully stocked with all kinds of delightful, wonderful things. Science is churning. We're working on weapons shooting speed. And I'm looking at what we need to look at next, which is the map. You will notice the red outline of the pollution. It is getting closer to this hive of bad things. We have a small hive sprout up on the top here also of bad things. Now, we saw on the last attempted playthrough what happens when these things suddenly become hostile. Bad things happen. So, I think it is high time that we started looking at what do we need to do to manufacture defenses. Now currently, I am working on making walls down here. We're up to 67 in our little chest. And that's about it. I think I'm making, yeah, I've made a new a couple of steam engines. We will need to place these down, and I haven't checked as to whether or not the steam engines require, or how much steam one of these uses. But I noticed that we were getting a little bit strained. We're running at basically running hot right now. So we're going to drop down another, and you can daisy chain these things, 2 steam engines. I'm just going to drop a medium pole in the, actually I could probably just get away with just a small pole, couldn't I? In the middle like that, and connect it. Q. Now we're capable of producing substantially more electricity. However, this is giving us grief as we are out of coal. So we're going to have to deal with the coal shortage sooner rather than later. So that's going to be the next thing we're going to deal with. And I think I'm just going to literally just tear out that and plop down a couple of these coal mines like so, and a belt across the front of them going the right way like that, and a pole in the middle. Q, please. Thank you. And take care of that. And we'll just link this belt back up to the system like so. Okay, that's that done. Now this has expired, so we're going to get rid of that as well. We're going to need a couple more of these what do you call them? Straight down. There we go. That deletes that thing. We're going to need a couple more of these mines up here because we need to increase our coal production as we are still consuming it quite substantially down here. And as you can see from the rate of speed that the inserter is putting into the boiler, we're consuming quite quickly. So we're doing good. We're not overly cursed. So we'll keep our eye on that. So next I want to start looking at what do I have to do to make weapons. Playing another game today and I'm trying to remember how to make things work. Okay. I need gun turrets. Gun turrets require 10 iron plates, 10 copper plates, and 10 gear wheels. Okay, so I have iron plates and copper plates right here. So quite easily I could just slap this down like so. Put a long and a standard inserter and a standard pole. I have a standard pole right there. And we'll switch this over to gun turrets. And I got these on backwards, don't I? They work better when you're picking them out from the right side. Now on the good side, the level 1 ammunition basically requires only one thing. And we will start manufacturing level 1 ammunition right down here. Because this should require only iron plates. I have an iron box. We're going to slap that right here for now. And start stockpiling the box. I'm not too worried that we're going to have an iron plate shortage because we are currently producing sufficient iron for our needs and, oddly enough, sufficient steel for our needs. We're finally caught up on everything. As you can see, these inserters are still actually struggling to find a place to output, of all things. However, we still have a shortage of coal, which is not good. I do want to do one little thing here. Now this is a trick I learned. You put one of these down and a belt that feeds in like so. And what that does is that doubles what's on the belt. Basically, it just splits this off and scatters it on either side of the belt, giving you 2 lines instead of 1, which will be useful for a belt like this that you just want stored full of fuel. Alright, gun turrets are finished. We will take those. Right, left, left click. Alright, gun turrets. Actually, you know what? Let's middle click to clear, and I'm going to select row number 3. That one will put gun turrets on 1 and walls on 2. Not so worried about the radar, although I will be building the radar at a later point here, so I will place that down, but there are only going to be a few of those done. Okay, now let's see what we've got for walls here. Control click. 106 units of wall. That's not very much, but it will have to do. Okay, so I'm just going to basically put the wall down for now. Oops. Just around this deposit. How are we doing on walls? We're still good. Okay, I can't put a gate in because I don't have them researched, but there is a thing, and we will put a gun turret right there. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could put another one up on the top there, but one should be sufficient for now up here. And this one will just load manually from our ammunition stockpiles that we don't have. Okay, perfect. Now that means that section of belt is going to be reasonably unprotected for the time being, but that's okay. Now eventually what I will do is set up a belt feed with ammunition being fed to these machines, to these gun turrets, so that they are always supplied. But for now, they will do just fine. Where is the ammunition? Am I just looking at it, not seeing it? Oh, it's all in my... It all went in my pocket. Okay. Now the other place I want a gun turret is over here. You can kind of make out the area of effect as being right around there, so we'll just put that in. Again, I need walls. This one I'm just going to literally place like so and so. And then I think I'll just carry these straight up. And connect it off to that. Okay, that's good. And same thing, we'll just come straight down until we run out. So there we go. The idea, of course, is to eventually make it so that the AI cannot get in, but I can connect to this natural land formation, like just basically come over here and connect to this cliff, and they can't get down that. And then I would just have to do is protect this waterway, basically come off that cliff and then follow this over to the water. And a few gun turrets, well strategically placed up here, should completely protect that north side. For now, however, we just have to worry about this side. Now the reason I'm worried about this, like I said, is the pollution is... The trees are helping, but the pollution is growing, and the hives do grow. Like, they do get bigger. This will go from one building, like one little red building like this. This will start to grow to several buildings. You'll actually see 3 or 4 buildings show up over here, and these things will get quite large. Now, there is a lot to this map. Like, this is the map zoomed out fully, so... you know, we have a ways. We can hear them. We zoom in close enough. So, I don't know how long we have before the pollution gets to them, because it looks like it's like, I'm going to say one of these squares is like a chunk. So it's like 2 or 3 chunks away. However, this appears to be mostly forested area, so that's helpful. That's basically the only thing saving us right now, is the fact that it is all forested. I want to throw down a couple more mining drills up top there, so let's find where I put the mining drill thing and grab those as well. Start getting the coal production just a tad bit more aggressive. In. Okay, beautiful. Now this is consuming $51 to $50, looks like $55, $56 where it's sped up there. Of 60. I can't show this. I want to look on the top here where it says consumes water, not consumes steam, but consumes water. So I'm guessing I can probably put one more of these on the line. But we'll see. I mean, it's working. It's not overloading that one yet, so we're good that way. Not all episodes are going to be full-scale large buildings. This one will be one of those. I'm sorry about that if it's kind of bothering you, but defenses are part of this game that have to be addressed. I wonder if I park this up here, because these don't require power, right? They just require ammunition. So that should be good. So then what if I just move this section of wall? Like that. So I just need a few more pieces of wall and then that one's complete. Yes, I'm storing this in the chest for other reasons. Namely, the fact that I can use it for I need to use it for walkways and concrete and such. I'm looking at this line here and I'm just thinking that I should do is go grab myself another one of these splitters. Switch this back over to number 2 for a second here, and we'll just take the splitter and we'll just double this line up like we had before, because there's no reason that this feed line can't be running at full throttle. Like, it should be fully loaded at all times. And I got all these drills that are just sitting here partially empty. Yeah, the whole line's backlogging all over the place. It's a thing of beauty. And you could do with a that's not going to work, is it? No. What if I do this? I go up, split, no, that's not going to work either. Crap. Okay, well, we'll just place that there then. Once I mine off a little bit more of this junk here, I can probably put a splitter in, or a merger dealie, or whatever you call it, in. Will you clear out of your inventory, please? Thank you. Take that junk. Alright. Research. We can do projectile damage. automation 2, landfill, circuit networks, solar energy. Okay, I need to do automation. This is one that I have to do because I want to start getting towards robotics, I believe. I'm not sure where it goes. There's a robotics one in here that I want. So we'll start this research. Engine is going to be needed as well as engines needed for the automobile and for the railways. Rails are going to be something that's coming up down the road. I'm going to need the automobile first because I'm not doing exploring without some kind of vehicle. I know where I found it, and it was a long way down the line here. There's follower robot count, combat robots. Come on, where are you? Energy shield. Worker robots, speed. Construction robotics. There they are. Yeah, to get construction robotics, the automation 2, the engine, and then fluid handling, oil processing, sulfur, plastic, batteries, advanced electronics, chemical science, advanced oil, lubricant, electrical engines, basic robotics. Then it's construction robotics, personal roboport, and personal roboport, which you'll notice takes up to yellow science. So we need to make all of these different sciences yet still. We have a long ways to go. But we'll continue that on the next episode. Thanks all for watching, kids. I hope you're enjoying Factorio. And yeah, we're starting defense. Defenses are started. I'm probably just going to spend a bit of time between now and next episode and get just a little bit more of this up. A few more weapon turrets and that sort of thing. It's nothing fantastic right now. And then down the road, we will, next episode, I think we will start working towards improving something. I'm not sure what, but we have chemical research coming up, right? So I'm going to have to figure out what I need to do to start making the blue science packs, I guess, is going to be the next thing. And I'm probably going to do is start working on actually making a science, how do you want to call it? A science, like a laboratory area. It's basically just going to be an area, probably half a dozen science stations, not just 2, but like half a dozen of them. We'll probably start working towards that. Let's boost the science right up to full speed and see what that gets us. So that might be the next thing we work towards and start planning out the next part of the map. Now, of course, I fully suspect I'm going to mine out all of the natural resource in the area of the starting area, because it's usually barely enough to just get you more than just going. So I don't think this will take very long, and we'll be pretty much completely strapped for resources. So thanks all for watching. I'll see you on the next episode, and good night for now.